we are going to... I'll tell you what the table is. Table 1. 5-color Niv against Mono Red Devotion.
All right. So it should be... I think that's the only one I do not see.
Yankee.
And Yankee.
No, that is Yankee.
Oh, NOFF, yeah.
Okay, that's Yankee. Gotcha.
And the Niv deck is going to be on the play, which I think is really good for them in game 1. I love their hand. Having 2 iterations, they're going to be able to see 6 cards in 3 turns.
Yeah, and they definitely want to try to cast their Niv as fast as they can here. So we're trying to get to where they can control the board. Where on the Mono Red Devotion side of things, this is not terrible. They do have 4 mana. 4 mana and a Karn. Or they can go Sad Robot into Forsaken Monument.
Someone threw on people get an invite or just top 8. I'm just answering a question out loud. My apologies.
Oh, yeah. And go for... And the Kovu as land goes down as a 4/4. Because it is if... As I pull up the deck list here, so...
Are you entering Burnt Ramen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Equal to the number of basic land types you control. So they actually, with the Niv deck and those triomes, they can actually get themselves a 4/4 or a 5/5 on turn 2. Which is kind of gross.
So he was asking because there's a 3-way tie for 8th place. Because they only have 8 invites, it's the top 8 decks that are going into the playoffs that get the invite. So based on tiebreakers and stuff, like Kilkai Canada was saying, the Mono Red Devotion deck snuck in. So he gets the 8th spot, even though there's a 3-way tie. I don't have 10.
You can't give it by... No.
Yeah, I don't have 10 invites. So.
No.
It's a 7-way tie for 3rd place.
Yeah. Literally all 3 ones. Yeah.
Oh, I see. The OMW percent? Is that what we go by? Or the OGW?
OMW.
Yeah, there's a 3-way tie for 7th place.
Yes. But because of tiebreakers and what have not, that's how they do the top 8. So.
Right, so in that case, you're going by the OGW.
Yes.
Yep.
That's how tournament magic is. How you can lose one match and tiebreakers will not be your best friend.
Oh, I know. Isn't it if you lose the first round, your
tiebreakers are the worst.
Yeah, like you're basically trying to climb a mountain the whole tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hope that the person that you lost in the first round pretty much just runs the table.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, in the quarterfinals, Niv Delight in game 1 definitely looks like they are ahead on board and in hand. Playing 5 colors, you literally get the ability to play all of the most powerful cards in those colors. Like, all I'm looking at is powerful card after powerful card.
Yep. And these Clarions is definitely not what you want to see on Yankees' end here, so.
Right. I yes. I definitely
Yes, it does get rid of the sad robots, but
Yeah,
the
but
thing is that when
yeah,
you're facing down Karns, you have Ugins, a Forsaken Monument that's going to have some of these colored cards cost much less.
yeah. I
So in this situation, you could play the Cataracts, play a sad robot ramp, or you can play Karn. Tick up for just a lowly 1/1, or tick down. Sorry, for a 1/1.
1/1's a great
Or
blocker.
2/2. Yeah, it's a blocker.
It's a great blocker, and if by some miracle it stays on the battlefield, it's a great way to get chip damage in. Like every point counts in these kinds of matchups when everything is going to be very, very close.
So they do have an option to probably Binding the Old Gods or Lightning Helix the token, which they'll do, or the card.
That's a good play though, eh? Like,
Yep.
I mean, sure they're leaving a 1/1 in play, but good for them. It's a great. Karn can become a very big threat.
Yes. Especially when you can draw a card, draw 2, take whatever you want.
That's right. Yeah, drawing cards off of Karn is huge.
Yep. So now they get a sad robot, find a basic land, get a mountain.
Thinning out their deck.
Yep. And get an Adventure's Fair. There's your 3 artifact right there. But little do they know they do have a Binding the Old Gods.
Oh, right. Right.
Attacking for 3, but it's going to get fatal pushed.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
I was one step ahead and not on the same page.
All right. Here's Niv. Hopefully to refill the hand.
So you get to pick 3 cards from multicolors?
Pick any card pairing.
Wow.
So they have their choices of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At this point, they can pick 1, 2, 3 cards. 4
Reveal
cards.
the top 10 cards. For each color pair, choose a different card.
Type, yes.
Wow.
So they can pick 4. So
That's
like
just
here's
hilarious,
Scary
man.
Teferi. It's like it's a Teferi. Like it saw some fringe play in standard when it was a thing, but historic wise, with all the formats and obviously the Triumphs helped this deck a lot.
Oh, huge. Absolutely, Kill Guy Canada. As soon as the Trilands were printed, it changed the face of historic. I mean, it's pretty much like a fetch land. I mean, it's not, I shouldn't say that. It's not a fetch land. Fetch lands are way more powerful, but like
Yes.
the ability to play a card and, tap it for 3 different color mana is insane.
Now you could probably do the Forsaken Monuments and now their Avengers Fairs and your extra mana, these extra lands or these colorless lands now tap for double the mana. So now the Ulamogs and the Ugins.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And just to point out again, like I was just having a discussion with Vert Rahman, he went 3-1 and didn't crack top 8.
Yeah.
Like, this is a very close tournament. Like, sure, it's a small event. It's, I think there was 31 players or something, but like every win counted, every play, every decision mattered. Just to crack the top 8. And now that they're in the top 8, like again, now that they all have the qualifier that I'm gonna send to
Batter Nelson.
thank you. I'm totally lost for words. Oh, the $100 prize is up for grabs with 3,000 gems. Like that's pretty significant, man.
Yes. which helps out when now have qualified for the qualifier. You have that pretty much pays for a little bit of getting some new cards for the format.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to figure out which land to hit.
Yeah, I know, eh? Like,
Do you hit one of the triomes that has the islands?
well, they're definitely going after a tri-land.
Yes, you have to.
Yeah, I agree. You have to go after a tri-land.
But here's the thing with the 5-color Niv decks, they run very minimum basic lands.
I was wondering, actually, as soon as just before you said that, if he was even going to hit. Like, does he even have any basics left in his hand deck?
Because if not, then it's just simple. It's just a simple. All right, there's a scary Teferi.
How do you stop Karn from coming down?
Scoop. But now
That's pretty funny.
But now you're going to have this territory. Now you're going to have these cards coming down. Attack for 6, you're down to 7, but now our Niv player can easily just
Ugin.
Yep. Ugin, wipe the board, attack for 2.
Yeah, I know. Ugin's so powerful, man.
Yes.
What a card.
You can either Ugin or Forsaken Monument. But I think the safe bet is maybe just Ugin, wipe the board. Your sad robot lives.
He does live. Yep. Because at the moment, he can't attack through that.
No. He can't attack the territorial.
No, and if anything, he would be more of just a chump blocker against the 5/5.
Yes. But if you Ugin -5,
Clears out everything.
it clears everything. Your sad robot still lives.
Yeah.
The monument. Taps for additional mana. So now
it's a
you can cast
4/4.
the Ugin
You can still cast the Ugin. Oh.
and gain 2 life.
Oh, wow. That's a good play.
Wipes the board clean.
Oh. Feel like Canada. I can't believe this is happening. This is so
Yep.
awesome.
And this is what Mono Red wants to do. Now you can wipe the board. X2. Yes. Primal Command's going to get rid of
Ugin. Is that going to be enough?
Ugin. But you know what? That's fine. I'll wipe the board clean. Attack in for 4.
It does not get rid of Ugin.
2 damage to target.
Oh, is Ugin at 2? Oh, I thought Ugin was at 3. So yes,
No,
it does.
Ugin's at 2.
Yeah, yeah. Good call. Good call. Good call. Good call.
But now
good call.
they double get rid of the Forsaken Monument and the Ugin.
Yeah. That's
But now
awesome.
they have a Chandra.
Chandra's a great play.
Yeah. But I don't think they want I don't think there's a binding the gods.
I like holding on to it because if they do bring Chandra down, they can it's a clean
Yes.
removal spell, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
So now they have options here. They do have Chandra, which can use Chandra uptick, but you would have to
Exile the top card of the library.
yes, and hope that you don't hit
What was that?
Golos.
Oh, Golos is a good card.
Yes. And with their 5-color land, they can actually activate Golos and
Crawling Barrens. I haven't seen
Yep.
that card played in such a long time. So, with knowing that you have a binding of the old gods, so you have a clean removal spell for something. Do you go
Yes.
after Chandra or do you go after
I
Golos.
think Chandra's the bigger threat,
At the moment?
but Golos would actually be the bigger. You probably want to get rid of Golos.
I would think so. I would try and get rid of Golos and then attack into Chandra.
Yeah,
It's going to force your opponent to chump block,
yeah.
which draws him a card. Fine, but now he
All
has
day.
no battlefield. Right?
Yeah, draws a card. Mind Stone could draw a card.
Yeah.
Oh, how about a clean answer? I'll take a clean answer for 200, Alex.
Oh my god! Kilka, Canada.
So
But doesn't this mean he also loses Chandra?
But you have a Eugene.
I know. Just saying though, like
So they up Chandra to upgrade to an Ugin. Wipe the board clean.
so you go 5 again because you definitely want to
5
hit
again.
everything.
Wipe the board. Yep.
Yeah. Do you still have enough mana to play Karn?
To play Karn, uptick Karn.
Do you uptick or do you minus and get something out of your? He's minusing. Wow.
Artifact from the graveyard, which
That did not take him long.
Sorcerer Spyglass. You could bring a Platinum Angel or Mystic Forge. Could just turn through your deck as fast as you can.
Karn also
our
turns
deck,
artifacts into creatures, correct?
bottom, yes. The minus
The
ability,
plus.
I believe so. Yeah.
And it's based on their converted mana cost, correct? Yeah.
So Mystic Forge sees the top card, which is land. Deal 3 damage. Start growing this.
Oh.
Pay life. Hey, you know what's good? You know what's good with one Ugin?
Another Ugin
about
and another
another Ugin?
Chandra. Oh my god, is that the 6 mana Chandra?
That's the 6-man. No, that's the 6-man Ugin.
No, underneath the token.
Yes, it is. Then I like to get a Sky Sovereign or the statue.
Oh my god, this deck is nuts. Oh, I love it.
And this is game 1.
I know.
So now go ahead, kill this 2/2. Now you get a Chandra. Adventure's Fair, gain life, draw a card.
Oh.
Now you have the other Chandra. Chandra just to kill. Cold Steel Heart, make red. Up Karn. Make this Missile Forge a 4/4.
So they're going to attack for 6. 3 to the dome.
Yeah,
That's a 9-point turn. It's pretty good.
yeah. Yeah, clean 11.
Technically, they could activate Crawling Barons for...
Which they will. For a lot.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. How many...
Tag action, yes. That could be 4, 8, 12. If they wanted to. I think they're just going to attack for this bunch.
Looks like there's a Karn off the top, and they still have the statue in hand.
Yep. Play the Karn.
Do you minus or plus? I guess you minus at this point since combat's already done, eh?
Yep. Grab whatever.
Imagine he'd done that pre-board, though. If he'd done that, like, pre-combat phase, he could have turned one of his other artifacts into another 2/2.
Here's got my Platinum Angel. Say go. You lose a life. Say go.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I'm surprised he didn't play Clarion.
Oh, they couldn't be. But then they get the cards back, and who knows what those cards are underneath there.
Yeah.
At that point, you're trying to be since with open deck lists, like if it was just you didn't know what they were playing, yeah, obviously you play it out and just be more of see what they have.
Yeah. It was a very good game one, though. Niv looked like they had the upper hand in the beginning, but Ugin just wrecked them. Two Ugins wrecked them, I should say. It wasn't just one Ugin. One Ugin, changed the game on its head, and then the second Ugin put the game away. For sure.
But yeah, that's the thing too. It's just more of when 5-color Niv gets the ball rolling, you can't stop it.
No, cannot.
But yes, there comes the D-Sparks. Here comes the Dovin's Vetoes. On Niv's side,
part of me wants to bring in Hazoret. I would love to see Hazoret in this game. Oh, and he's bringing it in.
Yep, Hazoret's coming in. Storm Traps could be a thing too.
Because Hazoret can throw like dead cards in your hand at his face, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Absolutely.
Because really, his sideboard is like a couple of cards, and that's it.
For the red?
For the red.
Yeah.
Because everything else is just Karn. We're just going to dig.
Right. Don't forget, guys, in the chat, thank you very much for following along the whole time. Exclamation point BO3. The final prize for the playoffs is the Theros Beyond Death promo pack, but it's foil. That will definitely be the last prize for the playoffs. That way we can focus on the events and getting the titles right, James. That's, my bad.
It's okay. I'll blame your supervisor. Opening hand here. Nothing beats a turn. Would that be a turn? Well, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. A 4/4 on turn 2. Sign me up.
4/4 on turn 2.
Yes, the territorial.
Oh.
Because it gets I guess XX equals to the number of basic land types you control.
Mm.
And with the triomes,
right,
relic goes down.
So relic is just to make sure that they don't dig for anything, right?
Exactly. Or any graveyard shenanigans. And also, this Kalithus will actually shut it down too. So
you're not wrong though, Killkite Canada. 4/4 on turn 2 is pretty awesome. So he's gonna start hitting for 4 a turn, possibly more.
But we have relics.
Yeah, relics isn't gonna stop that card though.
No, it's not.
Neither is the Spikefield Hazard in his hand, but I do see a Chandra, which could, as long as it doesn't get out of hand, come down and kill it.
And a Hazoret.
Yeah, and a Hazard, yeah, but a Hazard to block, you have to have no cards in hand or one.
I'm pretty sure they can get rid of cards out of their hands fast as they can.
I would hope so.
Yeah, so now they're going to discard and draw a card, which is going to... Now they can just go relic.
I like your expressive iteration in their hand. I like holding up. They don't... Do they have veto magic? They do have veto magic.
Yes.
Which basically means that they could stop the Chandra.
They can stop the Chandra, but they can't stop the Hazoret.
Nope. But...
They can also stop the... But they can only do one spell, really.
Right. Do you try and force in the Hazoret or try and bring down the Chandra?
I think you want to... At this... For them...
Yeah, for them.
Yeah, the thing is that if they have the planes, they have the Field of Ruin, so they can almost nuke the tri-land here. So you nuke the tri-land that has the planes.
Right.
But now they have another planes in the other tri-land.
It looks like that's exactly what they're doing, Kyukai Canada. They're gonna they're gonna go for the white mana that he has.
Yeah.
Or access to.
I could see a lightning helix in response.
Doesn't look like he's doing anything.
No.
It's kind of
And
weird.
see, that's their only basic is the mountain.
So what that says is that they've really just turned off Dovin's veto.
Yeah. And now they have a Niv and a couple of disputes they can't really cast. So, yeah, because they do not even have white. I don't think they even have white mana. No, they do not. Shuts off Dovin's veto.
See, now Chandra can come down on the next
Chandra
turn
can come down
and take care of this creature
Yeah.
all by itself.
Play the Cataract. Here's my Chandra.
Yeah.
4 to the dome. And I don't think they have white mana to... Never mind.
Off the top.
Off the top.
Well, I definitely
from
like playing Niv over holding up counter magic.
Yep. But now they can actually up Chandra, add 2 red mana, play Ugin.
Which can destroy Niv.
Yep.
Or he can plus and create a blocker, draw more cards.
No, I think it's going to be...
it doesn't have flying. It doesn't have flying and stuff.
Yeah. So, nuke the Niv.
Yep. That's the smarter play. So,
And then just make red, say go. This Maelstrom Pulse is going to only hit one thing. So do you hit the Ugin, do you hit the Chandra, or do you hit... And that's the thing, because they can't play the Territorial.
what was the double black card, which obviously Light would never play, but it killed all planeswalkers?
Oh, it's something Sparks.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
But it was definitely came out in War of the Sparks.
Yes.
That's a good card. That would be huge here. Lightning here, what do you try and pick off? You can take care of one planeswalker. Both of them are very...
Oh, now you have 4 mana, so really... yeah, it would have to be Lightning Helix, but the problem is that you play the Lightning Helix, then you can't veto. But I think they're going to play the 4/4 and probably knock out the Chandra? Question mark?
Not before it untaps and does some serious damage.
Yes. The Elder Spell.
Thank you very much, Kyukai Canada. The Elder Spell. Yeah.
Alright, so exile that. Hey, that's a Chandra dressed to kill. And by the way, this Karn is 2 mana.
Ah. The joys of Historic, eh?
Yeah. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
I think this Chandra, I'd say plus Chandra.
Oh,
Look at the top card. You get Chandra, look at the top card, or add double red.
If you plus, at least you get to look at more things.
Yes.
If it's just a land, which it was, then you're just hitting them to the dome.
which is fine.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
totally fine. Absolutely.
Then you could Ugin plus. I would say Ugin plus.
And then play Karn and plus.
Or they actually have enough. Yeah, you could say Ugin, Karn plus.
Karn minus? No, it's not really worth the minus, is it?
No, they're gonna lose They're gonna lose something here. So
Yeah. Agreed.
Dylan's veto that. That's fine. But now they can Eugene if they wanted to. Or this Hazard can.
So they can block with Hazard now.
Can nope. One or few.
Yeah, so with they can tap the artifact for red and spike filled Hazard to the dome, and now they have only one card in hand and trade.
Yep.
Actually a pretty good play.
So they're gonna Lightning Helix, probably one of the walkers.
Yeah. They
Probably Eugene.
It's gotta be something. Do you really think I would go for Chandra because you still have Prismari command to pick off Ugin?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
And you do have enough money to do both, but then that'll be it.
Yes.
He
So you
doesn't
can't
have-
veto.
He can't. He won't have veto.
No.
See,
It'd have to be Yeah, so it'd have to be Lightning Helix Chandra.
And you could also destroy the enchant artifact as well at the same time.
Yeah, the Cold Steel Heart.
Yeah. He's going after the creature. That is unbelievable.
But you could probably Spike Field Hazard, and then then you get Chandra. You get new Chandra. Mm-hmm. But it goes to your hand, but it can't block.
Right, because he puts more cards in his hand, so it doesn't really matter, even if he plays the Spike Field Hazard.
Yes, exactly.
That is very well played.
Yes, and there's the white mana they were looking for. So now they have veto mana open.
This game's long.
Yeah, it's
Game
longer
2.
than I thought. Well, they still have veto mana open.
Available to them, yes.
Yeah, that's great. That's really good.
But you know what else is good? This Eugene once he gets down.
I know, but with the Eugene, doesn't that get rid of your own Azeroth?
Yes.
But Eugene's a win condition in its own, so what does it matter, right?
Yeah. So they're just trying to figure out if they can. Mind you, Eugene -2 will get rid of the territorial, which keeps your Hazard alive.
Oh, yeah.
So now, now they have to veto the Eugene, which is fine. Let that resolve. Spikefield Hazard tapped. They'll take 5.
Yeah, they will take 5. Iteration here is great. Oh, another veto off the top.
Yes.
That's going to be backbreaker.
Yes.
But they are going to
can
be able
double
to
spell.
activate Hazard soon
Yes.
as a blocker, which is great.
Yes.
Yes.
All you got to do is leave mana open for veto.
Yeah.
Attack into this. Bring Springer into
Helix
your
off
hand.
the top.
Ooh, that's a good card. Springer into your hand, leaves up veto magic. Love it. Love it.
But now you have Sad Robot and Chandra just to kill.
So you're putting a chump blocker up.
Yeah.
Chandra, eh?
So you can up the card if you want.
So it's like a weaker Chandra Torch of Defiance.
Yes.
Interesting.
And then
Interesting.
Sad Robot's going to come down.
Yeah, there's the blocker.
Look for a basic. I have plenty. You don't attack because you know what's.
Ooh.
And that will
not win him the game. Because
no,
even if he uses Lightning Helix and D-Spark, it'll only
D-Spark the Hazoret.
Mm-hmm.
Tack it for 5.
Which is gonna chump block, right?
Yes, you chump block and draw a card.
Yeah.
But they're so they're eyeing either attacking Chandra or Lightning Helix the Dome. They're going to go after debate on robot. Either they're going to force the chump. You have to. If they say no blocks, if they don't block, this Lightning Helix is going to be game right here. Let them draw a card. See what they draw. Oh!
That's a powerful card.
5, 6, 7, 8.
They do not have enough.
Yes, they do.
Oh, with Chandra?
With Chandra.
Right.
Here's an Ulamog. I like to exile that and exile that. Wow. They only have Lightning Helix. If they rip Lightning Helix, I'll laugh. Oh my... Done.
Wow! So game 2 goes to Niv Delight by burning him out. We're not going to attack nobody. We're just going to dome you to the face, boys. Love it. Back to sideboards for game number 3 in the quarterfinals.
Do they even have time for a game number 3?
Well, they do. They're just going to have to play like crazy.
Yeah, so depends on their arena clock, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we know what they're at?
No. Do not.
That's crazy, because one of those is a control deck. You can't play like crazy with a control deck.
No, you can't, but he's going to have to try.
Yes. And this is our last match of the quarterfinals.
No. Really?
Yep.
So, spoilers?
Spoilers?
I don't want spoilers.
You want to talk about who's already won? While they're sideboarding?
No.
Oh. Why? People are watching.
All right, go ahead. Spoil it up.
Okay. Spoiler up. Okay. Azorius Oros takes down Golgari Fu 2-1.
Nice.
Wow.
The Selesnya combo from Gavin takes down Helioid combo from Dill 2-1. And for the shocker.
Oh my god, are you serious? I'm looking at it right now.
What, Jesus Loves Unicorns?
Yeah, Bant Blink beats out Azorius Lodofield. I can't believe
Yes.
that. I was not expecting that.
All right. We're going to game 3 here.
Yankee just capped 6 lands and a mystical dispute.
Mind you, those triumphs will have to come into... Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
mono red here. You're pretty much now have Blast Zone, Cold Steel Heart, Neem Red.
Oh my god.
They can Karn turn this turn, but now they have a veto.
Top dead again veto is pretty freaking good.
Yep.
Yeah,
But
they have
this
no
is
choice but
telegraphing
to.
that they have
Oh yeah,
a counter spell.
for sure. For
So
sure.
you can probably, but Sad Robot's going to be the best play here.
Plays around Veto.
Yep.
Yep.
Plays around Veto, plays around Mystical Dispute.
Yep. Gets them a land. Now they have
Enough mana they can cast a Golos next turn if they wanted to.
right. I was also thinking that they have, like, I was going to say that they have a way to start chipping away at them.
Yep, they will chip. Chip.
How come we can't see their time?
If you can't see their time, it means they're over
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Oh, so there's lots of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots
So
of time.
Mind Stone
So Mind Stone still gives them access to 4 mana.
and Golos.
And Golos. Yeah.
Yep, this is going to be disputed. Probably the
Saw
right
that
counter
coming.
magic. Yeah, that's fine.
That
No,
is
didn't
fine.
see it-
Good guy, Canada.
didn't see it coming since standard. Come on now.
You saw that.
It's
coming.
overcosted too.
That's
Yeah.
the alchemy version of it.
What's that?
You saw it coming. That's the
Oh, saw it
alchemy
coming.
version.
Yes.
Didn't see it coming. It's half the mana, double the results.
And now they can. Ooh, okay. There's options.
Options.
I would Karn.
Small Karn? Oh, I guess he's only
Small
got one
Karn.
Karn. Got it both in his hand. That's an Ugin. Whew.
Yes. I would small Karn. Don't blow your load just yet.
Okay, Canada. What the?
Yeah, as in, like, don't go with the full veto here, so. Because you know it's going to get vetoed.
Hmm.
Now you can say go, sack, say the blue, any of the.
What did he
No,
go
they
after?
only have
Red?
wo-
Went after his only red source, which was weird.
But it's also their blue and white source, too, so.
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
Well, that's a lightning helix.
Start.
The start.
Veto. Put that in my hand.
Niv. Put the territory at the bottom and put the overgrown farmland. Oh, yes. Now you can play that and the territorial. Now they can exile the yard, knowing that they cannot cast the. Now you can see, boom, 4, 5. They're actually 1 mana short from.
Eugene.
Yep. Now they're just chat. Now they're just.
Taunting him.
Yep.
Block me, I dare you.
Because you go block. Because since they're not going to block. Now you can Cold Steel Heart for. Or you Chandra. If you Chandra, you plus her.
He can still play both. He can still
Yeah.
play both.
No. I think he just.
I don't know why he didn't, but he could have still played both. Oh, I guess he would
Now
have
you can
lost
Eugene.
Chandra, eh?
Now you can Eugene.
Yeah, he would have lost Chandra if he had played her.
Hey, look. A Standard All-Star. A Hydroid Crisis.
Oh. That card in a Lotus Field combo deck is really good.
Yes. But now they can attack for 5. Down to 15. But now they have enough mana they can Eugene to wipe the board, attack for 2, down to 6.
It's nerve-wracking, you know, because I can't believe, like, this mono red deck not only snuck into the top 8, like, they're on the verge of taking out the top deck.
Would you Chandra here, or would you want a Eugene?
Oh, I would totally Eugene.
Yeah.
He's
Eugene
tapped out.
wipe the board.
Yeah, he's tapped out. How can you not do that?
Yeah, Eugene for 5. You might lose your command, but they can despark. They can despark and Binding the Old Gods, the say the Sad Robot draw card. Or Bind of the Gods, take out Ugin. Or Command. They do have options here, but I think it's probably going to be Lightning Helix and Binding.
Binding of the Old Gods?
Yeah. A
And
D-Spark or Binding of the Old, or Lightning Helix and Old God.
By playing those two cards, it doesn't really matter which ones you target because both the creature and Planeswalker will be removed based on that play scenario.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, if those are the plays, then why not?
Mm-hmm.
Although Binding of the Old God is a clean answer for any of the Planeswalkers, so
yes,
it's yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad that he. See, I was thinking if he plays this for 2, he's only drawing 1 card. So now he's got a chump blocker, which is fine, but like, is that what you want to be doing? No. See, I didn't think that's what he was going to do.
No. But now you can just Chandra, take down.
Because ticking up, you do have access to 4 mana, but most of your cards are more expensive than that, right?
Yes. Down to 6.
Spikefield Hazard to the Dome brings him down to 5. Binding the Old Gods is going to come down here and take care of Chandra, which means if he doesn't attack with Crisis, he's definitely going to hold it back to chump block.
Mm-hmm. But I think it's because of Conveyor mana cost, it's going to get blast zoned.
It's possible. Yeah.
I think that's how it works, because Crisis is actually technically 2 mana.
At the moment. Correct. So he is not blocking. He is not blocking. He is telegraphing that he has more in hand than he actually does. Prismari Command is good here.
He's going to draw a card. A double Spikefield Hazard, which could get rid of Crisis, but also Storm's Wrath would be a clean answer too.
Mm-hmm.
Gets him a draw card.
Spikefield Hazard brings him down to 2.
Yes, but I think it's more of the Hydroid Crisis.
So he's going to wipe both sides, right? Like he's destroying everything and drawing a card?
Yeah.
I guess.
Mind you, that's a card you didn't want to see drawn.
No.
Neither is that one.
No.
That one
That's
is
a good card.
That's apparently a good card. I think someone told me, a little birdie told me that was a good card.
Yeah? I think it's a pretty good card.
And let's see what they dig. How about all the answers in the world?
Is that what they got? Oh my
All the answers.
God.
They can
Still no veto, though.
What's that?
Still no veto.
Oh.
Still no veto.
So, I think they're going to dome.
I need their emails and PayPal, right?
Yes. And I will get their Melee name off of the site after. Because I need to email them their codes. And if they either email them or PayPal to transfer the money.
All right. There's double Spikefield Hazard.
Which brings them down to 1.
But they have a Lightning Helix.
To gain life.
Yes.
Either way, they're not losing this turn.
No.
Based on what's in their hand. Both hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be Lightning Helix to the Dome. They go to 10.
Gain 3 life, go to 6. So now you
They
attack
go
for
to
6, go to 4,
2.
and he's got two commands.
It's game.
Oh,
Command 2, deal 2 damage, get a treasure token, and then do it again. And that's game.
oh my God! Niv is gonna squeak a win out of this.
Strong showing by GRV.
Oh, huge! Now we know why he topped 8 with this deck. That's amazing. Great showing. Great showing.
Yes.
Quarterfinals, first round of the quarterfinals. Niv Delight is going to take down Mono Red Devotion in 3 games. Yeah. He's just doing spike-filled hazards to the dome to say, hey, this is what I had.
Yep.
And then he's hitting the concession. Wow, that was a great first round for the quarterfinals. Good guy, Canada. I'm totally impressed.
Right.